Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you are new. Hello, my name is V. I am posting my last video to my Christmas series today. Right now you are watching it. I did post one video every single day up until today, and I'm so excited that it is over. I'm not gonna lie. It was very exhausting, but definitely worth it. I love that you guys show so much love and support to my channel, and I truly appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss out on future videos, as I do tons and tons of giveaways as well. That being said, I'm doing a New Year's kind of inspired design. We're definitely gonna throw in some black in there and some hints of gold to kind of bring out the New Year vibes. I feel like black and gold look so good together, so it is definitely a must in the combos for New Year's. That being said, I am doing a giveaway on today's video. Actually, two. I am feeling a little bit generous and I wanted to give back as much as possible. I am going to be sending one lucky winner the Profiles Backstage e-file. They came out with one. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Look at how gorgeous this is. Look at this. It is absolutely stunning. They have tons of colors available on their site. Make sure you guys go check that out. Use my discount code to save a little bit of money. But I'm going to be sending that to one lucky winner. And additionally, I'm going to be choosing another winner for a $200 gift card for Amazon. I am so excited to be doing this for you guys. I truly appreciate every single one of you guys. Comment down below your Instagram name. I'm just going to do it simple again. If you do not have an Instagram handle, do not worry. Just put your name down below and you will automatically be entered. Good luck to all of you guys. Merry Christmas from me to you guys. Thank you guys so much again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now let's get right into it. Getting right into today's video, I am going ahead and applying the Macarte tips. They are the natural ones. You can find them on Amazon and they are linked in my Amazon storefront. So I'm applying that using my Young Nails brush on glue, which is also linked in my Amazon storefront. So I'm going ahead and just applying those. I love these because they are full sculpted and they are squared, so you can shape them into whatever shape you'd like. Now I'm going ahead and using my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file and filing the sides, making sure that it's just nice and flush to the side walls of the natural nail. You want to make sure they're not too big and they're not too small. So I'm going ahead and filing them because these are just a little bit on the larger side. And then I'm just squaring off that tip to make it nice and straight so that I don't have any rounded corners, so at the end I don't have to overfile. Now I'm going in with Velvet Teddy from Not Polish, and I'm just applying that onto the pinky nail. A medium-sized bead of acrylic to that middle section, and then I'm lightly blending it down towards the tip, and then I'm going to be adding acrylic wherever I feel it is necessary, working my way up into the cuticle area. I am using my Not Polish acrylic brush in the size 12 for today's video. Along with that, I'm using my Profiles Backstage monomer. I have yet to get my hands on the Not Polish monomer, so as soon as I do, I will definitely use that with you guys. Going ahead and applying another bead near the cuticle area, blending it lightly down, and then the last bead right in the cuticle area. I do apply it just a hairline away from the cuticle, holding the finger in a downward position and blending it up. I was trying to get that little chunk of skin out of the way from my practice hand. I've been using her consistently, so I feel like she needs a little bit of repairs done. Now I'm taking black acrylic from Not Polished and applying that in the middle section, typically how I normally apply my acrylic. And then I'm blending it down towards the tip, adding just a little bit more in the tip area. And then I decided to bring up a little bit more black as well, just because I have realized that the higher up the base color is, the easier it's going to be to blend. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes if you put it too low, it will kind of cover all that color, and you definitely want a good portion of it showing. Now I'm taking that same nude and applying that over top of the black and lightly blending it downwards. Black and nude are one of those combos that can be extremely tricky with any dark color. Really, it can be quite challenging, but whenever you get it down, it is so satisfying to see that blend. So as you guys probably know, I like to work with smaller beads, and then I just layer it up and blend it out wherever I feel it needs a little bit more blending. So I just continue to add product until I am happy with that blend. Now moving on to the middle finger, I am going to be doing a full solid black nail. And then on the index finger, I'm going to be doing nude, and I'm just going to let you guys watch the rest of this. Once I'm done applying all of my base colors, I am going ahead and encapsulating using clear acrylic, and I'm just applying that over top of the surface. If you are familiar with Young Nails products, that container is a Young Nails container. However, I have recycled it and used it with my Not Polished clear. So I am using clear acrylic from Not Polished for today's video. And I'm just gently applying that over top of the surface. Again, whenever you are encapsulating dark colors, you want to make sure you get a little bit of monomer on your brush and just swipe it across the surface, and it'll kind of give you like a wet base to work with, and it will be a lot easier to glide that clear acrylic on there without any white cast showing. So I'm just going ahead and encapsulating those, adding any thickness wherever I feel it is necessary. I do add a little bit more on the ombre one and the black one just because the nude, I basically layer it up pretty well, so where I don't have to do too much encapsulating. Once everything is nice and dry, make sure you tap your nail to make sure that it makes a nice little clicky noise, and that kind of gives you a go ahead to start filing. I'm going in with my Tommy Taylor peel and stick file, filing the sides, and then I'm actually using that to file the surface of the nail. I think I skipped filing the pinky, but I'll show you on this one. And I'm just going on the sides, making sure that the shape is nice and squared off. And then I am going very, very quickly over top of the surface of the nail. I feel like with long nails, I love hand filing. It's so satisfying to me, and I get it done a lot quicker, and the surface is a lot smoother in my opinion. So I'm going ahead and using that for my filing. I'm going in with my Chiarosky rechargeable e-file. I have her at about 9,000 RPMs. Along with my e-file, I'm using my Chiarosky 5-in-1 carbide bit. It is medium grit, and I'm just making sure that that product is nice and flush to the natural nail. You do not want a lot of bulk product in that area, as it can cause snagging, which leads to premature lifting, and you definitely want your nails to last as long as possible. So make sure you are blending that nicely. It also gives more of a natural look, so I love seeing how that blends nicely. I'm just going ahead and repeating that on the rest of the nails. I'm taking my sponge buffer from Profiles Backstage and just buffing the surface of the nail, making sure I am using a good amount of pressure for this step. I want to make sure I'm getting rid of any imperfections, any ridges, any lines, any divots with this part, because I am going to be doing nail art, and with matte nails you can see every imperfection underneath. So make sure you are buffing the nail very, very well, and I definitely recommend these buffers for that. Now I'm flipping the hand around to look at the nails from the client's perspective. This is very, very important. You guys are probably tired of me saying it, but this helps you look at the nails from a different view. Sometimes we can miss certain little defects from our angle, so make sure you're moving the finger around, you're turning it around, and getting all them angles nice and perfect. Just going ahead and squaring that off, getting that shape nice and squared. I'm taking my lint-free wipe and some swipe and just cleaning the surface of the nail in prep for our nail art. So for our nail art, I wanted to stick to something simple. This is definitely a trend that's going around, so I wanted to do like a New Year's version of it. I'm taking my black gel paint from Profiles Backstage. Along with that, I'm using my go-to nail art brush from Macart. It is linked in my Amazon storefront. I'm going in and just doing lines slanted on the edge of the nail, and I'm going to be bringing them up into the middle section. So I'm doing thicker lines and skinnier lines, and I'm leaving a good amount of space in between the second one and the third line. I love these gel paints. Definitely recommend them if you are a beginner or if you are a pro. These are amazing for drawing. I love them so much. They're super pigmented and easy to work with, so definitely recommend them. Just don't forget to place them in the light, as they are gel paints. I'm going to be repeating that on the index finger. I am obviously doing different thickness on this nail, and I actually added 4 lines onto this one, and I'm just going to let you guys watch that process. I'm going ahead and top coating those nails as I'm going to be doing some sugaring effect up top. I am using Matte It from Not Polish and mattifying those nails with that top coat. I'm making sure that I am applying an even layer and really pressing that into that gel paint, because sometimes there can be little higher ridges and you definitely want to get into all those creases. I'm going to be placing that in the light for 1 minute. And then once it's out of the light, I'm taking the gold gel paint from Profiles Backstage. It is super, super yellow. Love it for this nail. I'm going to be doing lines coming in from the opposite end of the nail, and I am just doing 2 of these. So when you are layering products like this, definitely make sure you are a lot more careful than with your first layer. Just because you have those ridges from the black lines, you want to make sure you're being very careful that you do not ruin your perfect line. So I'm going ahead and applying this as my base, and while it's still wet, I'm going to be sugaring on, basically pouring on some raw glitter. This is a gold holographic glitter that I've had for a good minute. If I find a similar one, I will definitely link it. I'm just pouring that over top, and then I'm going to be repeating that on the index finger. Once I'm done with the design and the sugaring, I am placing it back into the light for at least 30 seconds so that it freezes it into place, and then I can move on to my next steps. And then once we're out of the light, I am going ahead and just dusting off any excess glitter, and it looks so, so pretty. I love black with gold, especially for New Year's. It's my favorite combo. Now I'm going in with my dotting tool and just applying some jewelry gel to the area where I think I'm going to be placing some crystals. Like I said, for a lot of times already, I don't know what I'm doing half of the time, so I just kind of roll with it. And I was looking through my drawer to see if I had anything gold that I can use, and I found these little charms and I love them, so I am going to be linking those down below as well. It comes in a container with a bunch of different shapes, so definitely recommend them. They're nice and curved to fit perfectly on the nail, which is a must when using 3D charms. And then I'm just adding a little black crystal and then a gold one just as a little accent. I didn't have gold crystals, otherwise I would have used that, so I just made it work. I'm taking my 3D nail art brush from Profiles Backstage, and I'm just using that to blend out the huge amount of jewelry gel that I applied on the nail. So I'm making sure that I'm making it as smooth as possible, so when I go in with my top coat, there's not crazy ridges and too much product bunched up in that area. I cured that in the light. Once it's out, I'm going in with Matte It from Not Polish once again, and I'm applying that onto the middle finger and the ring finger very, very carefully around the charm and the crystals. And now I'm taking Gloss It from Not Polish and applying that over top of that charm and just in the center to give it a little bit more shine to the design. Make sure you're placing that in the light for 1 minute. But that basically concludes today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications to my channel. Today is the last day of one video a day.